$1,000, and I am not okay. So let me tell you guys, for the longest time, people be screaming from the hilltop, home ownership is not it. Like, don't rush, don't rush. And I will just be like, I don't understand it because I'm literally chilling. Like, cheaper than rent. I was bamboozled. So let me tell y'all what they do not tell y'all about real estate. So they do an analysis every year from, at least with the mortgage that I got, right? And so they did an analysis, and basically my mortgage increased by $1,000. And I asked them why. And they were like, something about my house is a new build. And so I guess they charged me for the taxes when it was just the land for 2 years. Then after year two, they add the taxes with the house actually on it. And they were like, yeah, your builder is supposed to tell you. They didn't. They didn't. And so I asked them, can I sell the house? And they were like, there's no equity in it. You guys see me smiling, but come next month, I'm literally going to be in tears because $1,000 extra a month, I legit want to move back home and live with my parents. But I don't have that option. I'm sick. Like, I'm sick. Honestly, don't buy a house if you're single. Like, buy a house when there's two incomes coming in because, baby, you gonna need it.
So I've seen this video, which has gone viral several times, and I've seen other women online complaining about the same thing. Mortgage increased by $1,000. And why are you telling us? You're a strong, independent woman. You don't need no man. Why we need to know that your mortgage increased $1,000? I got other women that I'm seeing come up on my feed. They're saying that they can't afford their rent. They need $4,000 to move into a new apartment. And I thought you was making six figures. You killing it. We supposed to feel some type of way? We supposed to be like, this is a travesty? What did you do? Sign a variable interest rate loan where your interest rate can fluctuate, which will increase your mortgage? Why are we supposed to feel sorry? Men have been dealing with this for forever. No one feels sorry for us. If you're so strong and independent and you don't need us, why are you complaining about the increase? Pay it. Don't put it on social media. Pay it. Nobody told you to go and get a variable interest rate on a loan. You could have had a husband locked in the rate because you would have had more income. But no, y'all bragging about these houses and all of these degrees, and then you get upset with your college loan debt. You brag about getting a house, then you get upset when you sign a bad loan and they raise your mortgage. Stop it. We don't want to hear it because we don't get to complain as men. You're a strong, independent man. You don't need no man. You don't.
Sir, I want to say in the most disrespectful way possible, shut the hell up and go build something. She's talking about an issue that a lot of people are going through right now, not just women, not just black women, a lot of people. She doesn't need a husband. What she needs is a community of women to support her, a community of women that don't worship men. The problem that she's having right now is probably because of a lot of rich men at the top that are being takers, that are raising everybody's mortgages and property taxes and HOA funds or fees because they're just greedy, and that's all y'all do is just take, and take. So the issue she's having right now is probably because of a lot of rich men doing this purposely to make it harder for everybody. But she doesn't need a husband. She needs resources, which she has resources, but like I said, it's somebody at the top that's wanting to take more and more and more resources so everybody else can get poorer and poorer and poorer. And I'm guessing that's a group of men. So shut the hell up. She doesn't need a husband. And as a matter of fact, most women with husbands end up being poor at the end of their marriages or end up doing worse in the marriages because the husbands want to lord over them and be greedy with the money or hold power over them with the money. So just shut up and go build something. Nobody wants to marry you. Look at you. Look at her. The audacity. I'm glad everybody in your comments was tearing you up. But anyway, I'm going to get into these videos. Hey, y'all. I'm going to get... They make me sick. I'm going to get into some of these videos just to show y'all that, you know, this is not just a black woman problem. So many people are having this happen to them where their mortgages are just being raised. Their HOA fund fees are being raised. And it's crazy. So I'll be back with my commentary after these videos.
So what you're seeing right there is an association board meeting that escalated very quickly when they told everybody in that meeting that their association fee was going to go up another $350. This goes to show you that if you're in any association, you need to be an active participant in that community. You cannot leave things to chance or vote for a random person. You need to do your due diligence and homework, because at the end of the day, just like your politicians, the people you vote for in these boards will affect your life directly. So it's important, be educated, do your homework, and at the end of the day, hold them accountable. Peace out. Follow.
A woman says she's exhausted by the fact that she can't afford rent even though she's cut back on eating.
There's a woman on TikTok who is going viral right now because her rent went from $1,300 to $1,800 a month with no warning. That is a significant amount of money for your rent to increase to the point where that would make or break somebody's ability to pay rent. Landlords and corporations are continuing to price gouge and not care about the well-being of their tenants or their customers or anybody, because it's all about money, 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 money at this point. I would recommend that this girl see if she can find a cheaper place, but with the increase of rent, is that possible? I have no idea. It is going to take a lot of work to get out of that situation. She's either going to have to get a second job if she doesn't already have one, or scrape up some funds to figure out if she can move to a cheaper place, get a bunch of roommates. I mean, none of it is ideal. $500 could prevent you from saving money monthly too, which is something that I come on here and preach about. Taking your savings, putting it into a high yield savings or a compound interest account, watching your money grow. How are we supposed to do that when it's $500 increasing in rent? Like, that's insane. I would love for people to just stop being selfish and let people live their lives.
People always wonder why I'm anti-HOA. Look at this Castle Rock community that had a huge increase in their HOA fees. So here's the article if you want to read about it. They had a huge skyrocket in their insurance premium of 600%, which they had to pass on to residents. You're not ready for this. Our dues went from $300 to $820. Not a year, not a quarter, a month. I do not know if these homeowners have any recourse, but that's an insane amount. And that is why I am anti-HOA.
I didn't know that when I was building a home that I was just gonna have to pay taxes off the land, and then when the home is actually built, then you gotta pay taxes on the actual home and the land, which increased my mortgage by $3,000. I didn't know that. So now my mortgage is increased by $3,000 from what I'm currently paying. You know, and plus you still got all these other expensive and stuff like that. I don't knock buying a home. I think the goal should always still buy a home, but you should be prepared to know what's to come. Like I say, if they would have told me like, hey, your tax is going to be based off of this number instead of this number in a year, no, that wouldn't have changed my decision. I still would have moved forward. But if they would have told me that, I would have been prepared and not, you know, look in the mail and be like, bro, who this for? You feel me? Who is this for? I know y'all ain't trying to increase my mortgage. And then the thing like that is like, you know, it's aggravating, because it's like, bro, you think I'm just about to allow you to bully me? I feel like I'm like y'all trying to bully me. Like, you think you just about to just get $3,000 extra out of me and no say so. But come to find out, this is how this junk is. So I wish I would have just known a little bit more. But at the end of the day, it wouldn't have changed my decision at all to you know, to build a home at all. I'm still thankful, thank the Most High that he, you know, blessed me and my family to be able to do so. I'm not complaining or anything like that. I'm very thankful, but I just wish I would have more prepared to that. But at the end of the day, it really don't matter, because guess what? You know, the house going to be paid off. Like I say, I would never be victim of a situation. I'll always be a victor of anything. So they can try to increase whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter, because guess what? The house about to be paid off anyways. So it really don't matter. But for the people that don't know, if you buy a home, make sure that you got all that information in place, the taxes, all that stuff, what the house gonna be. Make sure you know all that stuff going into it so you can be prepared, you know, and not be shocked when you look in the mail and be like, who the fuck? And then also the escrow, you gotta know what's going on with the escrow, because if your escrow is short, now you gotta pay this shortage thing that increase your mortgage as well. So if you could pay extra inside your escrow, make sure you could pay extra. Make sure you do so. If you just paying what's, you know, what the mortgage company got you set up with, 9 times out of 10, when that when your taxes and stuff go up, that escrow gonna go up and it's gonna cause a shortage. So be prepared for that. Just get educated all the way around with the buying experience. Just be educated, you know, so you can be prepared when you buy your home, purchase your home, build your home, whatever the case is. So pay attention to the taxes, the escrows. If you're in the HOA community, whatever the case is, just be prepared, you know. But that's not stopping us from buying and purchasing and building, nothing like that. Still build and buy and purchase. Let's go.
Independent, and you don't need us. Why are you complaining about the
I
increase?
gotta be honest, man. Posts like that are a level of loser that I am very happy that I have never seen. Because, like, I thought that was just a commentary she was making on the jacked up state of our mortgage system and financial system as it is, because it's jacked up regardless, man or woman. But, like, do you know how much of a loser you have to be to make that video and feel, like, really confident in it? Like, not only that, I don't think she was asking any man for help. I don't think she was stating she needed help. And, like, you know, not to be rude, bro, but have you seen yourself? She's definitely not asking for help from somebody like you. That's crazy. I mean, I don't think I'm being rude by pointing out that you sound very, very hurt. Now, like, every once in a while when shorties say who hurt you, they're right. Because, bro, you sound like somebody whose feelings are so fragile that a random woman online can make a video about something that affects both men and women, but you centered yourself in it. Gotta be honest, man. The dating pool did not get bigger for you after you made that.
We need to know that your mortgage increased $1,000. I got other women that I'm seeing come up on my feed that's saying that they can't afford their rent. They need $4,000 to move into a new apartment. And I thought you was making 6 figures. You killing it. We supposed to feel some type of way?
He's mad because he's jealous. Single women are racing ahead of men in home ownership. So when a woman owns a home, they get mad about it because they're like, how dare you not need me to do this thing that I can't even do by myself? It makes raggedy men happy to feel like a single woman isn't thriving on her own. Like they want her to feel like, see, that's why you should have had a man. You needed a man. Okay, but if she had said, I need a man to help me pay my mortgage, they would have called her a gold digger. So which one is it? She should have had a man to help her with the mortgage payments, or you don't want to be used for money? Some of these men struggle to pay for a woman's meal on a first date, but here they are acting as if somebody's asking them for rent money and mortgage money. You've never covered a woman's rent in your life. Maybe she was talking to fellow single women, fellow homeowners, fellow women with the same kind of mortgage that she has. Nobody said that this single woman was talking to you, but you seem triggered about the idea that a single woman could have, at least at one point, well afford her mortgage and didn't need a man to do it.
Y'all, seriously, I think that the men at the top, they're really paying attention to what's going on between men and women. And they're seeing that women are not wanting to get married or even date or have kids with these men anymore because they are just sick of men. Like, women are earning their own money and buying their own homes. So they're like trying to raise the prices for everything in hopes that women will just not be able to afford it on their own and have to go back to depending on men helping them financially to get a home. Like the guy said at the beginning, you know, we should get husbands. We shouldn't be trying to be so independent. No, we're not trying to be independent. Most women have to be independent, but I don't think it's going to work. It's going to backfire. And what one of the ladies in the video said, women, even I've said it, a lot of people have said it, women are going to have to come together with their friends or sisters, moms, aunts, female cousins, or women cousins, and just pull their resources together and help each other. You're going to have to stop worried about having a boyfriend and dating and doing all of that, because it's getting so bad that you can't even, you can only afford to focus on your survival and well-being at this point, because it's just going to get worse. A lot of women do have their own homes, but women are going to have to think about like renting rooms together in homes, or buying one house and just paying that house off together, as a community. These men are thinking that the only option we're going to have is to just get with a man again or get married again. Well, no, because if you live with women, at least you're going to have other women helping you to cook, helping you clean, helping you to take care of each other's kids. No competition for a man in the house. If nobody's like a pick-me in the house, just make sure that if you move in with a lot of women, make sure none of them are like pygmies and just focused on men all the time. Just women that are doing good, just working, going to school, having 3 people in the house, 4 people in the house, depending on how big the house is, won't be that bad, depending on who you choose to live with. So this is just something that women are going to have to start thinking about. Yeah. Even married couples. I know a married couple that was like trying to rent out a bedroom or 2 in their own homes are trying to do. So it's just not just independent single women or black women that are having this problem. Even people that are married, the husband is there and he still can't afford to pay for the mortgage with a wife that works also. So even some adult kids are going to have to move back in with their parents. People are going to have to do all kind of stuff to get past this, because it's just going to get worse. And like I said, men are doing this. They're trying to make it hard for women, but they're making it hard for everybody. And they don't know that it's going to backfire, because women have caught on to everything that they've done to keep women under their foot for centuries. That is pretty much all I have for now, ladies. Y'all get down in the comments and tell me how y'all are surviving in this economy. Are you living with roommates? Are you still at home with your parents? Has your HOA fees or your mortgage or anything went up for you? And if so, did you have to get like a second job? Or just help the ladies out in the comments and give us some ideas of what you are doing to survive this economy right now. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.